It's time for us to bring you some entertainment, and we have our very own Black Panther of Breakfast Central, who is turning 19 for the 8th time this morning. Happy birthday, Sam Dandy, and thank you very much for joining us this morning on Breakfast Central.
Thank you so much for having me, as always. But let's start with all that's happening right in the world of entertainment. As the world anticipates the release of the Black Panther sequel, hours ago, Hollywood gathered together for the premiere of the Wakanda Forever film. Right now, the movie's soundtrack is what has fans super excited. Now, global sensation and Barbadian singer, of course, Rihanna, was a huge part of it. And a lot of people, of course, are super excited to see a lot of people who played a part in the film. And guess what? News Central was live at the red carpet itself. And honestly, I'm speechless. You just have to watch this to find out exactly what happened. Let's watch this. No, it's incredible. I mean, first thing, right? Of course, it's a big film. People are wondering, why is this so big? But it's Wakanda, and it's a sequel. Now, let's look at the fact that a lot of Hollywood stars were actually here in Nigeria. I don't know about you, but as a 19-year-old, let me laugh about that. It's incredible to see Hollywood stars right here in Nigeria. A lot of the fans, of course, were able to see them in person. Of course, Kenyan American, an incredible star, Lupita Nyong'o, was here as well. And the list is endless. In fact, even the director of the film himself, Ryan Coogler, was here as well. Now, there was an entire conference before the premiere. And a lot of Nigerian stars, of course, showed out themselves, whether it's, actors, musicians, reality TV stars, and they were all there to celebrate the film. I don't have any spoilers for you. I wish I got to see the movie myself, but I guess we all have to wait until the 11th when it drops for everyone to watch this, right? But I'm looking forward to it, and I'm sure it's going to break more records than the first film, that's for sure, guaranteed, okay? You could take my word for it. Now, that's not the only thing that had people excited over the entire weekend. Rema was in the news as well. Now, of course, it's for the big song, Calm Down. Now, Calm Down, the remix dropped in August, and that one featured international sensation Selena Gomez. Now, what made that super incredible was, of course, he was already doing great numbers as a single of Rema, but now it's doing even greater numbers, and it's a hit in the UK. Now, what's happened is it has now received its first Brit certification. Now, released on the 26th of August, of course, a few months ago, the record-breaking single was certified silver after it sold over 200,000 units in the UK alone. Now, Calm Down, the remix, which currently holds the record for the Nigerian music video with the highest number of views in 24 hours. It has also dominated the charts, Billboard charts, whether it's the US Afrobeats charts, the top 100 charts as well, and the Billboard 200 charts. Now, recall that Rema was also celebrated as one of the African stars to have contributed on the Wakanda Forever soundtrack, which of course was released on November the 4th. Now, it's incredible because he's one of the Nigerians who actually had two songs on that project, at least he worked on two. Now, let's just say 2022 has been a great year for Rema, of course, it's one of the biggest wins. And let's not forget, the young boy is just 22. He's older than me, by the way. But let's move to the international scene, where the 6th, of course, was a huge night in Los Angeles. Now, some musical legends were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, here are some of the names that got fans super excited. 73-year-old American singer and songwriter Lionel Richie was inducted. Now, Lenny Kravitz did the honor of presenting, and this is what Lenny had to say. Lenny said, "The soundtrack of my life, your life, and everyone's life," referring to Lionel Richie's music. Now, if you didn't know, Lionel Richie was the first person to receive an RIAA Diamond Album Award for his 1984 album, Can't Slow Down. Now, heavyweight American rapper and producer Dr. Dre inducted his longtime pal and musical partner, Eminem. Now, after giving a stellar performance of the smash hit Stan with English singer Ed Sheeran, Eminem accepted the honor. And this is what Eminem said once he got that. He says, "I'm not supposed to be here tonight. 1, I'm a rapper. 2, I almost died from an overdose. And 3, I really had to fight for my way through. I'm a high school dropout with a hip-hop education." Now, it's big because, of course, everyone loves Eminem. But one of the biggest honorees of the night was also legendary American country artist Dolly Parton. The 73-year-old multi-award-winning musician closed the show with a stellar performance of her iconic song, Jolene. Now, of course, a big congratulations to every single rock star out there, steady inspiring the next generation of powerful musicians across the entire globe. All right, but that's so much you can take entertainment. So much happened from the premiere of Wakanda. Of course, Rema doing great things, and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I remember, was it last year? We were hoping that Fela would get inducted, but that did not happen. And we're looking forward to Nigerians, of course, doing that because they're already doing so much great things. So I'm looking forward to that for sure.
No problem, Sam Dandy. We hope that we're not bothered. We know when it's Nigeria's time, it's Nigeria's time. When it's Africa's time, it's Africa's time. I mean, Manu Dibango, the late Manu Dibango. Also looking forward to some of the big names. Yusuf, Salih Keita, you name them. So Africa is indeed growing. I mean, the Grammys are there already. So what next? It starts from there. From Grammys, you move on. But let's leave that. Let's talk about the Wakanda Forever. I mean, I was mad to know that they were in Lagos and I was not there. How now? How?
But the cast,
my invitation must have been lost in transit.
I think it was. I'm going to call the organizers, and in fact, I'll call the executive producer to ask him that question. But it was amazing. Thank you so much, Sam, for joining us. You look really nice in your black outfits.
Thank you.
You look like the Black Panther himself. I think we should all do our Wakanda pose. And happy birthday, Sam Dandy.
Thank you so
We
much.
wish you an amazing year. Thank you for bringing value constantly to us on Breakfast Central. In 10 seconds, if you could advise your actual 19-year-old self, what would you say?
I would say stop being afraid and do it. You can absolutely do it. If you can think it, you can definitely do it.
What a wonderful way to close the show this morning. And it's been a wonderful time here. 2 hours of bringing you content all around the continent. And we're excited to do this. We'll be back again same time tomorrow. Thank you for joining us.